Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool and this is Gems of 4. And today we're going to be going over the Labyrinth. Earn extra faction rewards in this event, a great chance to earn extra chaos shards in progress. It's Tuesday, going to be doing the Pure 500 live. Going to attempt it anyway, it's one of the hardest ones. Not sure how long we'll attempt it, but if it's one of the hardest ones, I'm not expecting to beat it on my first try, but we can try. We've been pretty good at it lately. It's one of the hardest things to do in the game, and it's one of the hardest factions. But mostly today you're just going to be doing your free fights, getting all rewards, using a regular team, not a pure team. But so I'll show you all those. We got 5 teams today: high, mid, low, pure, and deathless. If I have time, I'm going to do PvP also. And then same thing as yesterday, I'm going to take all the teams and I'll make a video after this that's much shorter, like hopefully like 10 minutes or so. But yeah, let me set the stream up. We made it pretty far in the epic trials yesterday, so we're in like the 300s. So this will be interesting. See if the AI can win here. Like I was losing a troop, like Queen Moonclaw's pretty weak. Like the enemy seem to kill her first usually, and that's our summoner. But yeah, you boost up your Gorgon with your Sunweaver. Pretty much, that's all you really need to do there. Make a big old Gorgon and then start smashing them with skulls. Let's see if the AI can do that. Whoops, pushed the wrong button. Autoplay. Okay. Alright, so this is just while I set up the stream. You guys watch this, and then we'll get into the faction. We got 5, the Labyrinth Teams. High, mid, low, pure 500, deathless. One of the hardest factions. Gems of War Live, 10/7/2025. Okay, so let's copy that. Paste it in. And I'm starting earlier today. Did you see that? 10 a.m. right on the dot. Almost could have went earlier, but I don't know. I'm just trying to... I need to probably inch it back a little bit because we've been doing 10:30, 10:45. I don't want anybody to be super surprised me going early, but the point of me going earlier is so I can put out the other video after. Gems of War Live, Gems of War Delve Guide. No, I'm not AI. Let's put some more tags in. We're going to do Gems of War Labyrinth. Gems of War the Labyrinth. Does that matter? I don't know. Gems of War the Labyrinth Pure. What else? Gems of War PvP. I'll just put Gems of War Faction. Gems of War Delve. Gems of War Underworld. Gems of War. I'm just going to put Journey in there because that's part of what's going on this week, and I don't know. Alright, saving that, and while it's saving, I'll jump into the chat. Subscribe. You know, if you're not subscribed. If your next door neighbor's squirrel is not subscribed, you could do that too. Your grandma, your aunt, your uncle, your brother, sister. Get them all subscribed up so we can get to 10K. So we can get a face cam. So we can maybe get a little boost from hitting 10K. I don't know if it's actually a thing, but let's try it anyway. Hit the like, turn in your ticket to the train. Sauna turned in her ticket to the train with a gifted, thank you so much. Went to Peaches there. Running out there. We were revving it up yesterday, so we're almost out of the starting blocks. Pretty close. We're definitely revving it up, annoying the neighbors super early in the morning because it's a piece of junk and that's the only way it starts. So we have to annoy everybody by revving it up. Putting it on the fart can, the spoiler. Sana is looking for the pimp juice. She's looking around, trying to find it so she can pour it under the tires and we can do a burnout. Gems of War is the game. Save all that crap. How we doing over here? We're losing. We got our summoner though. If we could get some mana. We have 0 mana. I don't think it's gonna happen. Nope. Might have to do that one on your own, but you could keep trying. Alright, it did not like that Gems of War was the game, so we'll try that again. Save. Alright, let's try again. And I'll probably be back for the fight gets over, and we'll actually go do the faction event. I'm almost done here with the back end. Okay. If you need journey teams, yesterday... You know, one thing I forgot to do yesterday, I'm going to do it first. I forgot to do the event key drop table. So for y'all that's been following along, watching every stream, like, my bad, I'm sorry about that. I forgot the event key drop table yesterday. We'll do that first today. No one really noticed, but it is something I like to do every Monday. Because event keys are, you know, you don't have that many, so when you use them, you really need to use them wisely, and I like to go over it. Someone in the comments asked, I think it was Sean, said that they have a certain amount of diamonds. It looked like it was around 9,000 saved up. He's a newer player too, so it's possible. If you quit spending them, it's possible to save them up. You know? Same with anything. And, so 9,000 diamonds, he was asking me, should he get High King Iron Gut? That was tough because he still needs Iron Hawk. He has enough for Iron Hawk. Usually you take the 8,000, you put it to the side, you just say that's Iron Hawk. And then you only have 1,000 diamonds for real. I think it was 9. I was asking for clarification on exactly how much diamonds he had, because it seemed like he had quite a bit. But who knows when Ironhawk's coming? I need to look at the Soulforge cycle to really give him a good answer. If like we've already seen Ironhawk, and Ironhawk's not coming back for quite a while, then go ahead and get High King Iron Gut. But if we haven't seen Ironhawk yet, maybe continue to save, because Ironhawk will help you way more than High King Iron Gut, even though they're both really good. I'd have to take a look at the Soulforge cycle to really give him a specific answer on his specific situation. If anybody knows how the cycle looks right now, are we at the beginning, are we at the end, has Ironhawk shown up yet, etc., let me know and I can help Sean out a little better. Alright, Gems of War is the game. Guess I'm still not ready, jeez. Oh no, I don't need to put this crap in. I don't need to do that. Let's do, let's copy this. Paste it in. Save that. I think we're ready. Got the title, I got the description, I got the thumbnail, I got the playlist. No, I'm not AI, I got some tags. We're speaking English. The game is Gems of War. That is good. Okay, yep, we're ready. Sauna. Alright. Okay, let's put it in live chat. Wish it would just start in live chat. I don't know why I have to change it every single time. I want to see every single chat in order that they're chatted. I don't want to see top chat. I guess top chat's better for people that have like 1 million chatters. Usually only have like 10 to 20, so it's easier to keep up. Takes a while before Adana's Event Kingdom. Well, what about the Soulforge though? Soulforge doesn't have anything to do with the Kingdom cycle, except for weapons. All right, let's get out of here. Retreat, 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 retreat. We're down to 10 HP. Let's get out of here. Let's run away. Alright, event key drop table real quick since I forgot it yesterday. We got Wild Plains this week. That means your event keys, if you use them, you're literally only going to get Wild Plains troops with event keys. If you use your glory keys or your gem keys, the only mythic you're going to get right now is Champion of Rot. It's another thing, whether you think Champion of Rot is good or bad, or whether you think you should get it or not, you still need to realize that it's the only one there. So once you get it, you need to stop throwing keys, or else you're just going to keep getting it. And you don't need 5 Champion of Rots. You don't need 5 of anything. So quit. You don't even need 4 or 3. I'm just saying, like, I'm exaggerating. Like, if you keep throwing keys right now, you're just going to keep getting Champion of Rot after Champion of Rot. So don't do that. Save your keys for when all the mythics are back. But yeah, Wild Plains is the event key this week. So let's take a look at it. I think I forgot to do this. I remember I was doing the other video, and I'm like, oh, I forgot. Base rarity. We have Ketris, we have King Stormguard, we have Toras, we have the Lord of Slaughter. That's not that bad. It's just like it's not elite. It's kind of like Champion of Rot. He's not that bad. He's just not elite. So, you know, Lord of Slaughter is a top 20 mythic. but none of the rest of these 3 are. And he's not a top 5 or anything. He's not a top 10. I don't even think he's a top 10. He's close. But it's kind of like when you're throwing event keys, you want something you really, really, really badly need. And like you don't really, really, really badly need the Lord of Slaughter, right? And then if you also you want to know like, hey, is there other good ones? If I miss, am I going to get something else that's good? Like with Adana, if you miss, you can still get Tesla. With like Zalkari, if you miss, you still get like Web Spinner, right, or something like that. With Zajan, if you miss, you still get like a bunch of goblins that are good. So you don't want to be. You gotta kind of look at the kingdom and make sure it's a good one for your precious. Little precious event keys. King Stormguard's alright. Ketris is alright. They're not bad. Toras I don't like. Lord of Slaughter's top 20. You know, probably around the 10 to 15-ish. But what else do we have here? Nothing, nothing, nothing. Faction. Nothing, 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 nothing. I mean, you've seen this week, like, the restriction is super hard. There's nothing good. Nothing, nothing, nothing. The faction troop. Bunch of nothing. 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 Nothing. So it's a whole bunch of nothing. If you miss the Lord of Slaughter, you're getting a whole bunch of nothing. And Lord of Slaughter is 1 of 4. So you would need at least 4,000 event keys if you were hoping to get the Lord of Slaughter. And let's say you did. Let's say you opened 4,000 event keys and you did get the Lord of Slaughter. Well, I hope you already have Ironhawk. I hope you already have Tesla. I hope you already have Tina. I hope you already have, like, Takshaka and Pharaoh Kafru and, you know, Ironhawk and High King Irongut and all that stuff, because that would be the person that would be doing that today, and that's barely anybody. Even if it's the weak, like, it's kind of like the thing with the weapon. Or whatever it was. You know, the Doom Spade is good. Well, actually, it's kind of the opposite, really. Like, Doom Spade is good. I forget which one I was going to talk about. There's, like, maybe it was not this week, but if you're going to get something, you don't want to get it just for this week. You know, especially, I mean, you can, but if you have an excess of. If you have a bunch of event keys, like you have 10,000 event keys and you want to try to get something to utilize this week, okay. But if you only have 4,000, 5,000 event keys, you probably don't want to do that. You don't want to waste them just for this week. Just use what you got. You'll get through the week. It'll be okay. You don't need to waste resources just for 1 week. Think about the long haul. I think it was the High King Irongut versus the Grey King discussion is what I'm thinking. So the Grey King is awesome. He's amazing, but most people are getting it right now because of Guild Wars coming up. But if you get High King Irongut instead, he's going to be useful now, tomorrow, the next day, next week, a week later, a year later, 3 months from now, 4 months from now, 5 months from now. The Grey King is pretty much, you know, he's really good, but he's really only used for PvP and Guild Wars. And I think it's the fact that the Galvania Guild Wars is coming up that people are maybe picking him over High King Irongut. But it's very short-sighted. And same thing if you went for the event keys on Wild Plains this week. Like, it's very short-sighted. You're just doing it to get a troop to help you through this 1 week. It's like getting the Grey King just to help you through the next Guild Wars. But anyway, let's get rid of these blinkies. I gotta get him out of here first thing. It's annoying. Skeleros is fun. He's not bad. Bunch of skulls. You know, I feel like Baldur's better than him. Stuff like that. Takes a while before Adana's Event King Ironhawk has already been in the Soulforge this cycle. Okay, so that's good information. Then maybe Sean should get the High King Irongut, because by the time Ironhawk shows back up, he would have replenished those 4,000 diamonds that he used. So maybe I'll tell him that. I might want to look at it myself too, because even if we've already seen Ironhawk, if it's at the end of the cycle, then we could see him again soon. But if we've seen him and it's still a long time before the cycle's over, which is probably the case because there's so many mythics to go through and they haven't done there. They said they were going to do like 4 mythics at the beginning of the week and then change to a different 4 mythics at the end of the week, but they haven't done that yet. Once they start doing that, we'll run through them way faster. Twice as fast. Still buying offers like an idiot. I want to put myself in a big hole so I have a reason to play. Not that I don't already, but it'll give me more of a reason. Like that. We got anything here? No. Okay. How is this looking? We got some gems there, so make sure you do it. Alright, here we go. Faction Assault. Delve the uncharted layers of the labyrinth for epic loot. You know the reasons to do this, right? So much gold, all kinds of rewards. You're killing 3 birds with 1 stone. They're super valuable fights. It's better than going off and doing whatever else you're going to do. Like, it's the event of the day, etc. Do I need to repeat myself over and over and over? Please do your faction events unless you're a top 1%er. Or a very baby butt beginner that's still in diapers, maybe. Do every fight. All the way to level 90 for free. And you get all these rewards. And you get rewards for every fight, rewards for every layer. You get 200,000 gold or so. You get orbs, all kinds of good stuff. Super valuable, smart fights to be doing right now. Free, do every fight, level 90. If you don't have the weapon, buy up to the weapon. It's just a great time to do it. It's smart, it's good value. It's like getting a Sam's Club membership or something. Not that the weapon's good or anything, but you know, you want to get it at some point, and you might as well get tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, and the weapon right now, instead of buying it with diamonds or something and only getting the weapon, or not having it at all. It's another weapon for Wild Plains. And you might be going to Pure 500 this week. If you're doing that, you're going to have to go to Tier 7. You're going to have to buy it multiple times. You're going to have to spend 2,000 plus gems today. So normally I say either go super slow to 3 a day in the underworld, or wait till a weekend faction event to do these. But yeah, if you got a lot of time today, you could go Pure 500, Deathless 500, but you'd have to buy Tier 7 and multiple of it, and you'd already have to have your horde level up pretty high, and you would have to have lots of gems and treasure and gold and all that stuff. So, but yeah, let's make the teams. We'll go to the underworld, where it's easier for me to make teams without wasting my sigils, and being able to just go straight through instead of doing every fight makes it faster. See what I got here. Hey, okay, we got Rage Reaver available in the Soul Forge, so I like this for once. I used to always tell beginners to get the 3 Guardians and to use these teams, but then I realized after doing multiple new account playthroughs that the weapons are really hard to get, and you know, if you don't have the weapon, it's a little bit harder to do the Guardian teams, even though you still can. But ideally, you would have Rage Reaver if you're going to do triple Ferocity, and it's available right now. So, and it's good with Ketris and King Stormguard too. So, it's a good purchase in the Soul Forge at the moment. It's there right now, so I don't mind recommending this team right now. So let's go. Show it. Got the next new mythic for November. Voljaw. Devouring Maw. Deal magic plus 6 damage to an enemy boosted by purple gems. If they use red mana, there's a 60% chance to devour them. It's a pretty high chance. I'd want to use it if I was facing like red enemies. Let's see what its 3rd trait is here. Tough scales. Into the void. Create 2 purple gems when my turn begins. Okay, I mean it helps its own boost ratio a little bit. Sucks it only hits 1 enemy. And then it can devour that 1 enemy that it already hit if they're red. At least you get to choose the enemy, I guess. I don't know, seems kind of mid. I always say that, though. You know how it goes. Alright, let's cast this. Normally... we could do the skulls first. Get a kill. Not a lot of red on the board, but... it's okay. We filled every ferocity. And they hit pretty hard. And they got a cool 3rd trait that gives them a bunch of skills. And they build and build and build. I always forget which way to go here. What's the fastest way? Isn't this like a dead end? I think you have to go up. I don't know, though. You might be able to go both ways. In the faction event, you have to do every fight anyway, so just do treasure multiplier order, but, guess we'll figure out which way to go in the course of showing these teams. Let's get a Rage Reaver up. Let's cast it. Extra turn. Fill all our ferocities. Just the low-level team. Got commons and a weapon that's available in the Soul Forge right now. Commons you get from being in a guild and opening guild seal chests. I like taking skulls just because, get a kill. And then blue or brown is usually what I go for to fill my Rage Reaver, but we don't have it. Blue or brown, blue or brown. We still don't have it, it's fine. Bang, bang. Bang. Yeah, let's keep going this way, I guess. I'm gonna try bottom way next team. Okay, we need brown, we need blue. Brown and blue. We don't have either one, so we're gonna do red. We got Rage Reaver, we got one, we got 2 ferocities, that's all we need. This can go all the way, I've done it before. But you're a beginner, most likely, if you're using this, so not expecting you to go to 500. I think it's possible. It's kind of hard, but... Rage Reaver, look at all that red, all those extra turns, all those ferocities. Yeah, I think I went the long way. I don't know. We'll try bottom way next time. Where is everybody? I don't know. I did start early today. I see like 7 right now. It's a good start. Should go up. There's nobody chatting at the moment. Bunch of lurkers. We need, you know, tent poles. You put up a tent, you don't just use one pole. You need all the poles. We need the lurkers. We need the people watching after. Alright, yeah, I went the long way like an idiot. Guess it's down. But you're not, it's not gonna matter. You're gonna have to do every room anyway if you want to get all rewards. Might as well do more easier fights to get all your points instead of like rushing straight through and making the fights harder sooner. You'll be wasting sigils too if you do that, so I don't know why I cast a Rage Reaver there. It's fine though. Our whole team's 50% started because we're using Shaman class. And our hero gets stats too, off that Ferocity 3rd trait. It's pretty nice for a common. I mean, look. Give 4 to all skills on all Taurus allies and matching 4 or more gems. Look at this. Look at the traits on this common. Like, every single one of them's good. Double skull damage versus red. Reduce damage from skulls by 50%. And giving 4 to all skills, which there's 3 of them, so we're really giving 12 to all skills. Because every ferocity does that. Like right now it's going to do it. Watch. We got 115 magic. Now we have 127 magic. So we're going to hit harder now. Just off of that one extra turn. We want blue, we want brown. There we go. Alright, now we got 127. Now we got 139. Hitting even harder. And that's every ferocity and the hero. Alright, there we go. Got that one done. Let's go to 50. We're going to do all our teams first. Let's copy this. And we're going to take it to our collection so I can make a video later. Shorter video. Which I don't expect. It's just extra, you know. A couple extra views. No big deal right now. Might take a while for people to realize I'm doing it. Here we go. Alright, let's do mid or high level team. We have red and we have green. For high level, what would it be? You got access to everything in the game, so you got Chrysantherax or Stellarix or something like that. We got the Mirage Queen. Oops. Let's start to our team. We got red and we got green. So we can't use Ferrocafru. Can you use Zarg? Alright, Cafru's not here, right? Nope. I think the next best thing is Zarg or Takshaka. Okay. Banner, let's do red. Red, blue. Buckle my shoe. That's fine. Alright. Let's try to go to the bottom route this time. With our high level team, use Stella and 2 times Zarg with weapon. Elementalist for the Brownstorm for Journey. It's a good idea. I only did, I think, Shaman because to make my whole team Taurus or something. We got Chrysantherax. Killed everything. Let's try bottom route. Labyrinth means maze, so, you know. That's why it's hard to figure out which way to go. Try bottom this time. This team's faster, so won't be as bad if we go the wrong way. But you'll know now which way to go. Oh, well, actually, never mind. Like I said, you're going to do every fight anyway. Bang. Let's see, can we? Yep. Ooh, we got the angel. Free loot. 2 deeds of magic. I need them. Alright, yeah, we could go to the boss. We went the wrong route last time. Went all the way around. The bottom route is fastest. Which is like only I need to know for my purposes today. I mean, it is helpful for Pure 500 and Deathless 500 too, because you're going to want to go this way. If you're doing Pure 500, you just do the least fights you can, just to get it done. If you're doing Deathless 500, just do the least fights you can to get it done. But when you're doing the faction event to get all rewards, you're going to do all the rooms anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Just do Treasure Multiplier Order. Alright, so let's take this team. Copy it, show it to you real fast, cancel, go to our collection, plug it in, right here, for my video later. Alright, let's do mid. Mid is pretty easy too. I mean, we got red, we got green. What does that mean? What's that mean? What's that mean? Could do triple Ember Claw with Ruby Weapon. Ruby Weapon, triple Ember Claw, always good. But I'm gonna do this. Might do a little combo. But you don't have to do the way I do it. I'm gonna do the combo. I like the combo. But you can do double Tesla. Or you can put a Leprechaun on there or something with a weapon. But I like the combo of the Ruby Weapon Tesla these days. You don't have to have the Ruby Weapon to do this team. You just need something to get them up, like Leprechaun. And yeah, I don't see a reason. Once again, why not leave it like this? He's not blocking on anything. It's all enemy. That's all though, but I think that's fine. Class, so a good time to be leveling a human class, because you got a 50% start for human, and I think the human class that a lot of y'all might not have at 100 is War Priest. Go check your War Priest, see if you have it on 100. If you don't, equip it while you do this team. If you do, check Plague Lord, because that's the other human class. Alright, banner, we want blue and red again. We don't want a minus brown, though, because the Ruby Weapon. So green is fine, for real. Holy Saint Astra, we don't care if it gets up or not. It's just there to 50% start. Leprechaun's already up, so who cares? Alright, so here's the team for mid-level players. Remember, you don't have to have the ruby weapon. I don't care if you have it or not, it's fine. The team is Tesla, Holy Saint Astra. You could double up on Tesla instead, take off the Leprechaun, and put on an explodey weapon. I just like this combo lately to do the ruby weapon with Tesla. They both do true damage to all enemies. Mostly that's what's going to happen, though. You just cast Tesla and win. Down. Hey, what up, Yoke? Keep Sauna some company, me and Sauna. I'm trying to keep her company. Help me out, bro. Alright, this way. We did start early today, like, we're gonna have to get used to that. Maybe I'll put a community tab post up. I just did. I just put one up just with, like, our schedule and letting y'all know that we hit our bare minimum last month, which is good. I appreciate it. But on that post, I didn't say anything about our starting earlier or the extra videos that I'm doing, so I might make another one here in a couple of days. I hear that your community posts don't really, like, you do one every, like, 3 days. You can't do them, like, every day. Alright, diamonds or pet food? For me, I think pet food is better for me, but for most people, diamonds would be better. I already have so many diamonds, it's crazy, and I don't ever want to run out of pet food, so just grab the pet food. Because I'm not sure. Like, I'm sure on the diamonds, I'm not sure on the pet food. I'll grab the pet food. Got a couple of angels so far doing this. Another good thing about delves, you can get angels and merchants and stuff. You can get, yeah, angels and merchants. Okay, so we're done with showing our teams. Now we're going to do 500 pure. Which is going to probably take a while. Let's copy this. Show it to you real fast. Go to our collection. Pop it in. Because if I don't do this right now, then I'm not saving the teams. Yeah, I switch to the next team and I don't save it. So I got to save it right now. Shit worked out yesterday. Like, as far as, like, didn't take too long. It's like when I already have the teams ready to go, it doesn't take as long. I still have to, like, redo fights and re-record and redo the audio and all that, but it's like the making the teams too. At least I already do that on the stream, so it's like a little bit less stuff to do. Like when I make my video today after the stream, I still have to run some fights to record the fights to show on the video. I still have to do the commentary. I still have to make a thumbnail. I still have to do all the tags, description, yada yada. But the one thing I don't have to do is come up with the teams, make the teams. So it saves me a little bit of time this way. Makes it easier to, like, force myself to do that the extra thing afterwards. Alright, so that's all your teams for the event today. That's pretty much all you're going to need. Most people, 90-something% of people, that's all you need right there is one of those 3 teams to run through the faction event and go to level 90 and get all rewards and tons of gold, and that's all you need. But we're going to do pure 500, that way it's here. Somebody needs it later. It's one of the hardest ones. It's going to be tough. I'm going to try it anyway, though. I like challenging myself. The Labyrinth. So we have to use these troops and these troops only. No hero, no weapon, no other troop, no leprechaun, no chrysantherax, nothing. We have to use these 4 or 5 troops. We can use 4 Horned Guardians if we want. We can use 1 Horned Guardian and 3 Rhino Tours if we want, but we have to use some combination of the Labyrinth troops just for pure. You only have to do it once on 500, but it's kind of smart to, like, run one on 100 or 300 just to lock one in case it's super hard on 500, so you can get some points. But you technically only have to do it one time. So what are we gonna do here? We got Horned Guardian. Gain armor and barrier, then knock a random enemy to the back. Reduce damage from skulls by 50%. I think we're gonna need a tank here, so I think we're gonna do Horned Guardian. King Minos, deal heavy splash damage to an enemy, stun all affected enemies, then jumble the enemy team. 50% start for everything on our team as well, so decent damage with a 50% start. It's the legendary. Most likely we're going to use this too. That's the start of our team. Now are we going to do 2 Horned Guardians and 2 King Minoses? Are we going to do 1 Horned Guardian and 3 King Minos? I don't know. We're about to see. Let's check out these other troops. You found a Verse Gnome in PvP? Nice. Angry Mob and Tesla? Yep, that's a good combo. Yep, it is fast. Get a verse every once in a while in PvP, that's good. Alright, are we going to use the Maze Cyclops? Deal splash damage to an enemy boosted by my attack, then knock them to the back. With no good traits. Doesn't seem like super awesome or anything. The other guy does heavy splash. I think I'd rather have 2 of him. This thing does boost off attack. But, got Mechator, deal splash damage to an enemy boosted by my armor, which is way easier to boost than attack. There are independent 30% chances to silence each affected enemy. It has 25% skull reduction. I think we're more likely to use this than the other one, so I might throw one of those over. Rhinotaur, explode either a row or column, then knock the last enemy to the front. I don't know, maybe? We really don't have any mana generation right now, right? This does no mana generation. This is 50% starting the team, but that only counts 1 time. This isn't doing any mana generation. Almost like I do want to use a Rhinotaur. It could hit, like, heroic gems. It could hit... I don't think I did this last time, though, and this is one of the hardest ones, so I don't know if I'm doing the right thing here, but I almost want to use one of these. Just for a little bit of mana generation. Maybe we can... I don't know, knock in the last enemy to the front. Knock a random enemy to the back. Jumble. Silence. It's either 2 Mechataurs. Either like 2 of one of these. Or Rhinotaur. Having 2 Mechataurs would be a better chance of getting silence on something. Having 2 King Minuses would be more damage. Having 2 Horned Guardians would be a backup tank. I'm gonna try the Rhinotaur. I've never tried. I don't know if I tried this or not. So, my Horned Guardian has to be in first slot. Really, Mechator isn't gonna get blocked no matter what. Let's do it in order of what kind of skull reduction they got, I guess. So we'll do Mechator. Whoops. Something like that. That's the order of like their skull reduction in case they step up to the plate first slot. Alright, let's try it. I don't know if this was the team that I did last time, but yeah, let's give it a shot. Okay, we have lots of green and a couple reds. It might be the banner. Yep, there it is. Maze banner. Let's see how it goes, y'all. It's gonna be tough. We don't really have that much damage for real. Like, the thing with doing the Rhinotaur is that we don't have as much damage, and we could put another damage dealer here. But if we put another damage dealer here, then we're not gonna have any mana generation, so I don't know. I guess we'll see how this goes. Maze entrance. There's only 2 of y'all in the chat. There's more people watching, though. They're lurking. They might say hi. You never know. That's what I mentioned also in the community tab post about Tuesdays. I got my eye on Tuesdays. I don't know what we're going to do with Tuesdays because Tuesdays are usually dead. It's the deadest stream out of all 4 streams. Monday's probably the best stream out of all 4. Friday's usually pretty good. And then Saturday, then Tuesday's the worst. So it's always the worst one. It's always the slowest. It's always the quietest. It's the faction event. I don't think as many people are doing it that should be doing it and stuff like that. And plus, this information's already out there, like a bunch of times. So it's like, do you want to watch me attempt the Pure 500 to one of the hardest factions in the game, or do you already have all the information? You don't really care, and you're going to go run it. You don't need the stream. You don't need the teams. It's just one of those. Like with Monday, everybody needs teams. Everybody wants to know about the Soul Forge and all the stuff, right? Because it's a new week. It's new stuff. Tuesday, it's just stuff we've done before. We've already done this probably like 3-4 times. The information's already out there, you know what I mean? And then Friday is something new, usually. So it goes back to like Monday type of stream. Then Saturday, it's like more people are off, but it's also like kind of information that you already have. It's the weekend at least, though, so that's the order. Like Monday's the best, Friday's second best, Saturday's third, and Tuesday's always the worst stream. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with Tuesdays, but it is on my mind as far as like trying something different. I don't like want to drop it. I don't want to have like just 3 streams instead of 4, really. But I don't know. Maybe like a new account playthrough happens on Tuesday instead of the faction event. Maybe I do the faction stuff on Monday. So that way it's still here. It's still on the channel. But instead of doing a faction on Tuesday, we do like new account playthrough or something. But I also need something for Thursday. So I was just going to do it then. For now, everything's just staying the same except for the extra videos. But I'm kind of up for suggestions, and if anybody has any ideas of what to do with today, as far as this, instead of streaming or whatever, instead of streaming this, we could stream something else, or I don't know. All right, what are we looking for here? I would love to get my... I don't know. I just really want damage right now, I guess. Kind of probably just need to make the best move possible. Like if we take this red, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, that gives them skulls, so I don't really want to do that. But there's a chance of that brown extra turn up there. This is one of the hardest factions, so I'm probably going to be playing it pretty slow. 1, 2, 3, that's not anything. Probably just take this red up here and hope I get skulls too or something. Or maybe a purple. I don't need purple though. Or I could take this yellow, hope for brown up top. Let's do the red.
Mana surge.
Okay. We got our Maze Guardian, or Horned Guardian, sorry. We got our Mechator. Do we want to wait and cast this Mechator like when silence would help the most? I don't know. Could take brown right now, but Rhinotaur is getting up next turn. Both of them are getting up next turn either way. So I'm going to cast this, I think. Go ahead and get some armor. Alright, we take skulls. So we don't want them taking them. Alright, once again, skulls. Alright, we got an extra turn. Okay, we have everybody right now. So I could try to silence their first slot so it doesn't do the thing, and it might silence the other guy too that also has mana. So a good thing to do would be to shoot on second slot with the Mechator right now. Alright, I got them both. So they both have 9 mana, and now they're silenced. So they can't do anything with that. Pick skulls. Alright, we could do this guy too. We could keep hitting second slot, maybe. Let's grab this. Alright, we got skulls now. Like, who's the most, like, annoying on their team? Like, Mechator is probably the most annoying. And that's who we're kind of going after. But let's do this guy on their second slot. Let's just keep doing that. We're going to shoot all of our splash damage at their second slot until something dies. Well, actually, I just moved them around, but we're just keep targeting that same Mechator, I think. Okay, so we have our Rhino, we have our Horned Guardian. So, what's the Rhino do? He does either a row or column. Do I get to choose, or does it just happen? I think it just happens. Just gonna pick, like, right here. Let's use it. I did a row that time. Yeah, we want to get up Mechator, so we can take some yellow. Let's take this yellow, hope for skulls. Got him, man. Got a kill. Alright, let's get yellow and brown here. We got Mechator. We're going to shoot it right in the middle. Hope that we silence that bottom troop right there. And it's the same Mechator we're targeting anyway. We did not get the silence, but it's okay. Gotta try. Ooh, they're moving my team around. I forgot about that. So now my tank is in second slot. That's annoying. I forgot about that. That's poopy. That is poopy. I still think the main troop that we want to get up is Mechator, so I think I'm going to take red here. Red and yellow if we got it. If not, we'll take blue or green.
Mana surge.
We got skulls. Red, yellow, blue, green. Got nothing. We don't use purple, so I'm going to cast this. Alright, we got some brown. Let's use it. Let's get it. Oh, they got skulls. Piss. We got green. That gives them skulls, though. Is there any other move on the board? We got some purple down here we could just take so we don't have to do that. If we take that green, they get a big skull hit on my first slot. I don't like. We got some red here. Okay, we got some skulls. Bang. Some more red. Ooh, free skulls. Ooh, he hit me too. Right, big old yellow. We got Mechator. We can shoot it right in the middle once again. And it might kill their first slot. Ooh, killed both of them. Alright, we got skulls. We got extra turn. Then skulls. The Rhinotaur's almost dead. It'd be nice if we could get our... It's almost like I want to let him live until I get my tank back in first slot, but... I mean, I could try for a second here. I'm going to try for a second for him to get my... I don't want to lose any troops now, but I'm going to take extra time. Like, right now I could kill him, and the fight would be over. I could kill him like this. I could kill him like this. Instead, though, I'm going to see if I can somehow get him to put... He needs to cast 2 more times to get my real tank back in first slot. So, I don't want to take green or brown. This could be a waste of time right now. Let's just take red. Take skulls. He's up now, though. So we just don't want to take green or brown. We're going to let him have those. Let's just take red.
Mana surge.
Alright, he moved our troops. We're going to let him get up one more time, and then he can move our actual tank back into first slot. I'm going to let him have this green extra turn. Let's just take red.
Mana surge.
Okay, we're fine still. We get all our durability back anyway. And I'm not hitting those skulls. We can mess up the skulls, though, so he doesn't do it to us. He still might. Oh, of course, it's an extra turn on skulls. Let's... Jeez, all my troops are full. He's got 15 HP. I just want my tank back in first slot, please. Alright, you can have this green extra turn, sir. There we go. So now we need to kill him right now before he gets back up. Which is fine, because we got it. I just wanted my tank back in first slot, y'all. That might be a strat that you would do too. They moved my whole team around. That's the annoying part. So my tank wasn't in first slot anymore. I let that Rhinotaur live with 15 HP, so he would cast a couple of times and put my tank back in first slot. Labyrinth is 37. That means it's super hard, right? Yeah, new account is usually a good idea. It's not as good as it used to be, though. You know, it's not going to solve the channel's problems, but I've even considered maybe trying Puzzle Quest 3 again, like giving that one of the days for a while. Which just sucks because then I'm only going to play it once a week. I don't really make that much progress, but I don't know. We gained a bunch of subscribers last time I did that. Alright, so that was just the first fight. Remember, we go down for the least amount of fights. And this is Bone Dragon, though. I hate Bone Dragon. Bone Dragon's annoying. Annoying. I do not want to see Bone Dragon. It sucks, though, because if we go this way, we gotta do way more fights. Alright, I don't know. I guess I'm gonna try this Bone Dragon. It sucks, though, if we lose any troops. And that Bone Dragon freaking... He's gotta keep barrier on our first slot. It's like either... If we go this way, we only have to do 4 fights. If we go this way, we gotta do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least 5, maybe 6, 7 fights. If we go the other way, so we have to go this way. I'm gonna change to let's just put seasons on so we have more durability. Trying level 500 Labyrinth, which is second hardest in the game, supposedly. What's the hardest, Asana? Is it the Raza's Lair, maybe? It's one of the hardest as well. I know Hell Gate's not the hardest anymore. There's like Tinkertown, Werewoods, Labyrinth, the Raza's Lair. Those are some of the hardest ones, right? Alright, so we want Mechator. I would love to silence that Bone Dragon. That'd be great. But we're not going to just take red because I see it blinking in front of my face. Let's make sure we don't have any other better moves. Like, we could take blue, maybe get skulls. We could take yellow, maybe get skulls, but then they would get skulls. So I think I am going to take the red. And we got red into red. Ooh, nice. Alright, so I'm going to start hitting. I'm going to go completely after that Bone Dragon with all my damage. $207. Extra turn. Some red here. Got some skulls. Some yellow. Bone Dragon silence too, that's great. Yeah, let's take this, I guess. Ooh, and it's doing purple for the Bone Dragon.
Mana surge. Mana surge. Mana surge.
Pretty good start here. Ooh, it killed their first slot already. Okay, so we got both damage dealers. I'm going to shoot Mechator first because it could silence. We're going to go after Bone Dragon with everything we got. Alright, let's do King Minos next. I mean, I don't know. Should I take red? If yellow and red's up here, I might want to just take it.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
I'd love to silence that thing again.
Mana surge.
Alright, let's try it again. Got him! Alright, now we'll do King Minos. Maybe. I still want to take yellow and red, though. Huh. Got this blue.
Mana surge.
Now we don't have yellow or red, so I'm going to go with the King Minos. Okay, Okay, Bone Dragon got 174 and a silence. We just gotta kill that. Come on. Let's go ahead and do this. Get our barrier. Let's do the Rhino tour. Let's take out as many skulls as we can. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right there. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 right there. Right here would be perfect, because if it does row, we get 6, and if it does column, we get 6. And we got skulls. Let's take brown and get skulls. Alright, he's still silenced. That's good. Take our yellow. Yellow. Red. Blue. Nothing. Dang it. All we got's purple and we don't even use it. We can take purple from Bone Dragon, I guess. It gives them brown, though. But he's silenced. I don't know. It's like everything on their team makes purple for their Bone Dragon. You gotta take... Let's get red and skulls. Be smart. Got purple. Got red, but we got yellow and brown here. Ooh, they got skulls. We were barriered. Alright, we got Rhino Tor. We got red. Let's take red first.
Mana surge.
Oh no, here it comes. Ooh, and I didn't have barrier on either. Let's do this.
Mana surge.
We can't afford for it to cast again. No way. Like, we took it one time. We don't want to take it again, though.
Mana surge.
Alright, we need King Minos as well to kill that thing, probably. Let's get our Horned Guardian. It's about to die. Let's cast it. Get rid of as many skulls as we can. This looks pretty good. Nice, got a kill. Alright, Bone Dragon still is just 4. Gotta get up our... Alright, yeah, blue's good. We got 4. Red I don't really need. I need blue or green. I don't have it. So I'm gonna cast Mechator on Bone Dragon here. Hope I get silence. No! No! Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Mana surge.
We got skulls. We got purple extra turn. Ouch. Brown. Red. Purple. Yellow. Come on, baby. Red, yellow. Green's okay. Oh, of course. Of course they jumble into some skulls. Got blue. Does that give them skulls, though? Okay, blue, blue, blue. Alright. Let's do this. 109 heavy splash. That does it. So we're gonna kill him right now. I'm gonna get my barrier first, just in case they do something crazy. I don't want my first slot to die. Alright, now, you know, unless they kill me with skulls, we're good. We survived the Bone Dragon. I hate seeing Bone Dragon on these pure 500s, because they have so many stats, and then he throws up tons of skulls. It's like, hard to survive. To make sure we win now, I would like to get up Horned Guardian, cast it again. Be red and green.
Mana surge.
Red and green.
Mana surge.
And Any extra turns? Any extra turns? Any extra turns? No. Okay, let's do this. Could have saved the barrier. Let's go right here with Rhinotaur. Get rid of some skulls. Let's do this. Didn't silence, but we did damage. Ooh, it's got Enrage. Gotta keep that barrier on. Oh, yeah, big old purple. Brown. Blue would be nice. No?
Mana surge.
We got skulls and yellow. Ooh! Alright. Can I do it? Come on. Now in this last fight, this isn't the last fight. Okay. We still gotta do this. Jeez. Might go back to Nisha's now. Go back to Nisha's now. That last fight I put on Seasons for that Bone Dragon. I think we go back to Nisha's now. I guess. I mean, what is it? Hold on. Just boosted by my armor. Okay. Yeah, Nisha, I guess. Anita is here. List isn't updated, it still says Hellgate. I know, I kind of want to do my own list. If I had time, I would go through every faction and like rank them myself. But I would want to like play every single one of them back to back to back to back and like take notes and stuff. I don't want to like just make a theory craft video, or I guess. Okay, so we have barrier right now. I think I'm gonna leave it alone for now. Maybe we only cast and we lose barrier. Let's do King Minos. Who do we want to kill on their team? Like, who's the worst? 107. Charm's kind of annoying. Charm's kind of annoying. Right, so I think I'll just shoot on second slot like usual with splash damage. We got that's getting up next turn. Okay, yeah. So right here. Now it's in first slot. Let's just keep going after the same one. Couldn't silence it. Still have barrier. Let's get yellow. Let's get red, I guess. Could try the Rhinotaur right here. Give us King Minos. Shoot the King Minos at the same one. Trying to get rid of something on their team. We still got barrier. Sure, brown, I guess. I don't know. Could do green. Maybe hope for brown.
Mana surge.
And we can do brown, hope for skulls. We can do green and yellow. We need both those colors. We could do brown into yellow. We need both those.
Mana surge.
Alright, let's try hitting this thing with this silence right now. It's about to cast. Oh, of course. Keeps charming and punching each other. Yeah. Alright, let's get our barrier back. We just lost it. Got skulls here. Alright, we got Rhinotaur, we got red. Do Rhinotaur, let's do it like right here-ish. Just trying to get rid of as many skulls as I can.
Mana surge.
Is that gonna work? Could just do this. Get a kill. Alright, they knocked my barrier again. I'd like to get it back. Take red right now, though.
Mana surge.
Oh yeah, that's good. Alright, let's get our barrier back. Let's
Keep it on. We got yellow. We look pretty healthy still. And they're missing a troop, so.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
We got Mechator. Let's go with okay, the one thing's dead that we were hitting. I think like the only way they're gonna kill us is with this. Like keep hitting us with charm, and so I'm gonna kill that one now. First slot too, so we got this.
Mana surge.
Now we get skulls.
Mana surge.
Hit it pretty hard. Our barrier's still on. Go with the Rhino Tor. Let's go like right here-ish. Okay, we got green, we got red, we got brown. We still have our barrier, so we don't need to do that. We got King Minos. I think we take red while we got it. Let's just take red. Take yellow while we got it. Take red while we got it. Okay, King Minos on the one we're trying to kill, which is right in the middle. That's good. Horn Guardian still has barrier, so we don't need to cast that. Green's fine.
Mana surge.
Red, yellow, blue. Got blue.
Mana surge.
Alright, they're giving us red. That's nice of them.
Mana surge.
Ready to cast it again. See that? Look, I got 54 on my Mechator, and that's from that stupid thing. Man, I might die. Might lose my Mechator. That sucks. Shit. I do not want to be losing that. And I did just silence both their damage dealers. That's good. Dang, I don't want to be losing that. It sucks. They're about to cast it. Like, what the hell? I might be dead here. I thought I silenced that. It already cleansed it? That's annoying. Dang, man. We're gonna lose our Mechator. That's not nice. It's like, no matter, unless they hit last slot. The only way we can not lose Mechator is if they hit last slot. I doubt is gonna happen. I don't think there's any way for me to get an extra turn here. Ah, boy. Oh! Somehow. Surviving. Alright, let's do this. Oh, so close. So close. $25 on that thing. I need a skull bait or something. So they're doing that instead. Alright, I can kill their last slot with this. I just want it out of here so it's not doing that. Oh, of course they got that. Who's it hitting? An enemy. Who's it gonna pick? I wonder. I wonder who it's gonna pick, everybody. What do you think it's gonna pick? It's got a 25% chance of hitting the one enemy I don't want it to hit. If it hits my Mechator... Ooh, I could skull bait. I don't know if it'll do it.
Mana surge.
They didn't. Okay, they missed. They hit the wrong thing. And now they're dead. Alright. Woo! Somehow we're still hanging in there. Haven't lost a troop yet. You're hitting me with skulls. I don't think we need our barrier. We should probably be doing whatever we can do to kill them.
Mana surge.
We'll be fine.
Mana surge.
Let's do this first. Try to get silence. Almost there, come on. Red, yellow, green, blue. Skulls are great. Oof. Still okay.
Mana surge.
Oh, so close. Woo! Okay. Okay, this last fight's gonna be the tough one. They're gonna be jumbling my team around and... We got there with all our troops, though. We made it with our team like in the same order we wanted it in everything. We have every troop we started with, our team's in the same order we started with, all that. So, we made it to the last fight. They got Horned Guardian, Mekator, King Minos, same team, pretty much. They just flip-flopped these. Same team. So we know with our team, our main event player is Mekator, for real. And then probably Horned Guardian as our tank next, but King Minos. Rhinotaur is the least thing I'm worried about on their team. I want to take out their Mekator, for sure, because I don't want to get silenced. I'm probably going to go Mekator, then King Minos. Because their Horned Guardian can be the last thing alive, and we'll just deal with it. So we want Mekator and King Minos out of there. We're gonna... All our damage is gonna go to Mekator till it's dead, then all our damage is gonna go to King Minos till it's dead. We're gonna try to keep our barrier on.
Mana surge.
Okay, skulls in 2 different spots. Let's do this.
Mana surge.
Alright. Mekator it there, Mekator. Got 1 silence on their King Minos. I think I'm just going to take red right now.
Mana surge.
Red and yellow. Okay, we don't got anything, so we'll do this. On their Mekator, who's now in first slot. We don't have barrier. Let's go ahead and put it on. Okay, yellow, red, blue, blue, blue. Does that give them skulls anyway? I don't think so.
Mana surge.
Okay, now we got skulls. We get to hit the Mekator that we wanted to hit. Or no, that's King Minos now. Dang it. Okay. Purple is not good. We don't want purple. So we're going to do Rhinotaur. Ooh, they got skulls, but it's alright. We got free skulls. And we hit our their Mekator with them. Got Mekator. Is now a good time to be doing it? How much mana does their Mekator have right at the moment? I can't see. 9? Okay, yeah. Let's go for it. Didn't get the silence. Okay. So this, like I said, this is one of the hardest Pure 500s there is. It might be the hardest because I think this might be the hardest. Well, as far as like that list goes, because the list right now says Hellgate's the hardest, right? And Hellgate is definitely not the hardest anymore. So this was like the second hardest to Hellgate, and then Hellgate has since got a troop that makes it way easier. So this might be the hardest one. I don't know though. Like Tinkertown and Werewoods is kind of hard. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'd like to make my own list. It would just take forever. Laraz's Lair's hard. Brown and red. Brown and red. Alright, we got skulls here. And it's their Mechator. Nice. Alright, we'd like some blue, some green. We'd like some yellow. Okay. Let's do this. Ooh. Did that do that or not? Just gonna do that. Alright, now we can kill it. Now's a good time too, because we might silence the King Minos. Yeah, we did. Okay, okay. So next up, we're going after King Minos with everything we have. We don't care like that to spread the splash damage and hit as many enemies as possible. We don't care. We want to do as much damage as possible to Mechator, then as much damage as possible to King Minos. If they happen to be in the middle, then they're in the middle. But if they're not, who cares? Just go after them. But we have red right now. I'm gonna grab this red. Ooh, they got skulls. Then we got skulls. Bang. King Minos. No red, no yellow. Let's do this. Got our Rhino. We got our Maze Guardian, but he's not in first slot. Let's do the Rhino maybe, like right here. Alright, we get skulls. Team looks pretty healthy at the moment. One good thing about them moving your team around like that is like they'll keep hitting different allies, you know, and it spreads the wealth a little bit with the HP. Alright, we only have purple, so I'm gonna do this. Now we got skulls, bang. And we gotta kill that King Minos. Once we kill the King Minos, we pretty much got this. At least the victory. I don't know if we'll have it deathless, but at least the victory. Alright, let's take blue while we got it. And that gives them skulls, though, but we got barriers, so that would skull bait. And they would get nothing. Ooh, I got skulls. Let's take blue again. I'm gonna try and get King Minos and Mechator so I can kill their King Minos. Blue or blue? Blue or blue? Alright, they're not about to cast or anything, so I'm gonna go ahead and take some red. What do we got? What do we got? Nothing. So let's do... let's go ahead and do... I'm gonna save Mechator right now because they don't have any mana. So I'm gonna do Rhinotaur. Alright, they got mana quickly. At least for their Rhinotaur. Come on, baby. You got Mechator, they got their Horned Guardian. I don't really care. Alright, we got both of ours, so now we can kill. Dang, I don't like him in first slot though, but... Alright, now we can kill. Their only damage dealer. Okay, so now all we gotta worry about skulls, which kinda sucks. I would like... You know, we don't want to get hit by skulls. I'm gonna take out as many skulls as I can with this Rhinotaur, like right here. Still gives them to him though. Look at him. Ah! 23 HP. Tits. Piss. Dang it. Ooh, Anita with the gift and went to Maka Felix. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Running out there with Sana. It's a girl party. No boys allowed. Let's play girl talk. Skip rope. Get on the swing. Do a underdoggy. Beat up and be smarter than all the boys. Girls rule, boys drool. If I take this red, I don't think they get skulls, right? We get Mechator. Maybe I can silence. I don't know if I want to, though. Like, what's Rhinotaur do? Knock the last enemy to the front. So that would replace... I wonder if it does it right away, or if they hit them with skulls first. If I take this brown, can they get skulls? I don't think so. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna hope they cast Rhinotaur and knock my King Minos to the back, because I'm trying to do this Deathless. I think it'd be fun. Yeah! Alright. Now we got a new first slot. Now I don't want that really to happen again. Well, it really wouldn't matter now, I don't think. But... we got Mechator. What does this one do? Knock a random enemy to the back. I like that. Knock the last enemy to the front. So anything they do now is fine for me. Like, if they cast Rhinotaur, then my tank's up front. If they randomly put King Minos in the back, that'd be great. I guess if they randomly put Mechator in the back, that could suck. So maybe I'll leave it the way it is right now. Like, try to leave it the way it is. So I'm going to go with... let's do King Minos. Who do we want to kill for real? Like, Horned Guardian. I don't know. Whoever has the least, I guess. 135. Let's do him. I mean, Rhinotaur's a little less predictable, but... Alright. Last enemy to the front. Or... yeah, because he does random shit. I think I want him dead. Mechator. If we have blue or green, I'll... okay, we don't. So I'm going to do Mechator. We're going to go after him. We got green. We got blue. We got King Minos. Yeah, we got red, though. Let's take it. Take this red. Nice. Alright, let's take this red. Okay, so that was fine. He didn't choose Mechator. That could have been, like, the worst thing. Like, we're gonna win no matter what, but now I'm trying to do this hardest faction in the game, Deathless, while doing it pure. Well, I want brown, not really. Yellow, red, no. King Minos. Ah, he's got barrier now. It's annoying. Got barrier now. So, I'm going to cast this on the other guy, move him to the front, and then I'll knock his barrier off with, like, Rhinotaur instead. Or Skulls. Well, I didn't waste my spell. Okay, Rhinotaur's in first now. We just don't want King Minos in first. We'll take anything except for King Minos. Too low. Be a good Mechator time. So we can get King Minos. Let's try to get King Minos up too, so we can finish off their Horned Guardian. So close, come on. Oh, he's about to cast. So I'm gonna do well, he's not gonna cast right this second. Good skull bait. I don't know. Let's try this. Ooh, I didn't know it was enough damage. You're about to witness a person do level 500 pure faction, the Labyrinth, Deathless. You're about to witness this. Crazy. I don't think there's any way I can lose either. You'd have to hit me with like 4 cascaded skulls in a row to even have a chance of killing something. Woo, baby! Let's go! So that's the team. I mean, it don't get much better than not losing a troop. Yeah, baby! Copy that. Here's the team. So I did Horn Guardian, Mekator, Rhinotaur, and King Minos. One thing I did do, make sure you go to the bottom. You go down, not up. Down is shorter. Even though I saw a Bone Dragon there that I was kind of scared of. I just super targeted their Bone Dragon with my Mekator and my King Minos to get him out of there as soon as possible. I made sure to keep my first slot barriered. The other thing I did on that first fight was make sure that my Horn Guardian ends up back in first slot by the end of the fight. So Rhinotaur was left. He only had 15 HP, but I let him live until he put my Horned Guardian back in first slot. So I can have my tank in first slot for those middle 2 fights in the beginning of the last fight. Then in the last fight, you take out their Mekator first, then you take out their King Minos second, and then I did Horned Guardian third. And Rhinotaur, he's always fine to just leave up in the first fight, in the last fight. Just kill him last. For us, though, we like him as a... He's getting rid of the skulls. He is the only mana generator we got. So, yeah, keep your barrier up on this dude. And try to keep him in first slot. Try to cast this when they have mana. That way you're silencing them and they're not able to cast. But also target, like, the worst enemy on the enemy team. One you're most scared of. This is just for mana generation. But you want to target, like, a column in a row where the most skulls would get destroyed. So you can just take... You don't want to get hit by skulls over and over and over and over. That's a way to die. And then King Minos is just our backup for Mekator, like to help him kill something. So sometimes you're going to want to get up Mekator and King Minos before you fire Mekator, because you want them a little bit closer to casting anyway before you cast Mekator. That way you can silence them and make them wait, and they can't hit you with it. Yeah, I think the coolest thing I did that whole time was waiting for the Horned Guardian to get back in first slot on that first fight. That might have helped us win the second and the third fight without losing a troop, and then we beat the last fight without losing a troop. Freaking awesome. That feels good. Labyrinth, Pure 500, Deathless. But now we'll do Deathless anyway. Let me plug that in. I'll catch up in the chat if there's any chat going on. I don't know. I was very focused on trying to do that. It's our 4th team. Paste it. Paste it. This is for my video after. Right now. Let's do Deathless, even though we already did it. See what y'all are saying, if anything. Man, I should have bet somebody, you know? If anybody here, because you could have took the bet and you probably would have won a million times. 99 out of 100 times, there's no way I would have done that Deathless. I should have bet somebody like 5 gifted memberships versus 5 gifted memberships or something for that. Because there's no way I would have done it, you know? You would have had a safe bet. And then I did it. But Sana had gifted to Peaches and Anita had gifted to Maka. New account. Puzzle Quest 3 maybe. You're running back and forth here. Rain's here. Anita said hubby had lots of teeth pulled, so kinda watching. Chad's here. Yeah, I know. Me too, Anita. Or, Sana. Anita says, yeah, I bet you were a lot easier to deal with. Kept it to yourself. People are lurking and twerking, yep. Let's go. That's the coolest part about the Tuesday live streams. Like, I know it's faction stuff. There's already, even just on my channel, it's all the information's already out there. You don't really need to come watch a stream on Tuesday to get the information. Plus, people aren't even doing their Tuesday faction events. So it's like a dead stream most of the time. But the point is to come see if I can do Pure 500 on my first try. And then also, maybe I'll do it Deathless like I just did. It's more to like watch a person that's good at the game be good at the game than it is to get your teams for your event. But I also expect like the little video I put out after this is going to get like very low views, but over time it's more of an evergreen than the video yesterday. Alright, for Deathless we don't have High King Iron Gut, so... But we do have Zul'Goth Centurigon, that's the other option. Zul'Goth. Centurigon. When I mainly use Centurigon. Our weapon's always Essence of Evil for this. Then we just need a mana generator like Leprechaun. Or Harpy Mage. Hey, come here. Listen first. Usually go... You can flip-flop these if you want, these two. I've been going like this lately. I've been known to go the other way too. Alright, we got green, red, brown, blue, purple. We're missing yellow. I want green. That's pretty good. Spirit Fox banner. Hero or class Elementalist to help you do it Deathless. Probably want Rock Solid, yes. Alright, here's the Deathless team. Go down. Ooh, wow, bro. You're doing it this week? That's crazy. This week's a hard one. You're almost there, though. Good job. What's your team if you made it that far? We do have Centurigon. We got Zul'Goth. Pretty good time to do it. Everybody's entangled. Let's do this on their last slot. Got Zul'Goth. Should probably take out their Megator. Great time for this. See how I almost never get Devours with that, but it's more like a mana generator for the Zul'Goth. It's gonna do the instant kills. Like, I swear the last, like, 3-4 times we've done this team, we barely ever get Devour, but... More for the mana for the Zul'Goth than anything. We got it. Do we got it? Do we got it? Yes, we do, on red. There we go. Of course I had to Devour after I said it. Alright, go down, because it's faster than going up. Using Wand and 3 Bounty Troops. What are, Huh. 3 Bounty Troops, huh? Or you mean the, okay, I see what you mean. You mean the, Pathfinder, right? You're using the wand and the 3 of the, Pathfinder? To get extra miles and everything? Do. Only one skull. Do leprechaun. Oh god. Let's do somebody let's not do first slot. They're entangled. We don't want to get hit by skulls. So let's do like right here. Okay, do we have it? Do we have it? Anywhere? Hello? Hello? I don't see it. Maybe I'm missing something, but let's do this. Now we got it. There we go, another Devour. That's always nice. We got it. And they're dead. Alright, 2 more fights. Yeah. Pathfinder, Hornbreaker. So you're doing wand, triple Hornbreaker. I'm surprised you're going for the achievement on this one. This one's a harder one, but what else are you supposed to do? Like, every one of them's hard now, so you gotta do it at some point, I guess. It's like, the easiest time to do the achievement was back when we had the loopy journey troops, and I'm hoping most people got it done then, but if you still have to do it, it's like, geez, gotta do it at some point, I guess, so. Yeah, that might be the best way to go, so you can just loop them to death. A little bit, you know, those troops still suck for looping, but putting yourself in the best spot you can to try to loop, I guess. You got the 2 times magic. Alright, he's tied up, so let's go here. We got it. Do we got it? Do we got it? Brown? Do we got it? No. Do we have any extra turns? It looks like we do. Yep. Go on last slot. We got it? Yes. Alright, one more fight. We just smoked one of the hardest factions on 500. Back to back. At least I think it's one of the hardest. That's what the list says. I don't know. The moving your team around is the hard part, I guess. We don't have Zolgath. Let's do this. Let's do it on their first slot, just to play it safe. Right now we got this. We have it. Do it here. And we have it. And they're dead. We did it again. Back to back 500 Deathless. One of them being Pure Faction. Tell your friends. Tell your mom. Tell your friends. Tell your grandma. Tell your cousin. Sinnycool just beat the Labyrinth Pure 500. And he did it Deathless. And then he did Deathless 500 right after that on his first try. Both times. It's one of the hardest ones, Grandma. Alright. Here's the team if you need it. Also pretty good just for a high-level team, too. Let's go pop that in for my video after the fact. I'm trying to do around a 2-hour stream today. I don't know how long we've been going, but I'm about to check. Yeah, right? Here? Alright, now I'll have them all ready for after the stream. Okay, yeah, we got 20 minutes left. I'll do PvP, I guess. That's what I said I would do. Let's get this dungeon out of the way, though. I have to do the dungeon because they asked me to do it, so. Do the fights when they pop if you're actually doing it. Any rants? I don't know. Give me one. try to think. Most of mine are all driving, dude. Like, it's just driving. I drive a lot, so I have a lot of driving rants. But I don't want to bore you to death and do driving rants back to back to back to back to back. What else has been going on, man? Something every day, I swear. I was gonna write it down on, like, I have a calendar, and I was gonna write down every time something stupid, like every day something dumb happens. I swear, and I was gonna write it down on my calendar, just keep track. But I don't know. I had like an okay day Sunday and Monday. It was alright. It's that time of month, you know what I mean? That's what's going on right now. You gonna go to the grocery store. It was raining. You know, the bus stop. We got court today. Court's so dumb. They're like keeping them in the system pretty much. He had a fight in school. He had a fight in school that you would never get arrested for back in the day. And he got arrested. And now he just has to keep going back to court, going back to court, going to his PO, going to his PO, going back to court, going to his PO, going back to court, going to his PO. Like, keeping him in the system for nothing, for a stupid school fight. It's so dumb. We gotta go to court today. Imagine going to freaking jail over a little fight at school where nobody got, like, super injured. I mean, I would get it if, like, the kid had to go to the hospital or he murdered the kid or just like a normal back and forth fight where nobody really got hurt. He went to jail. Like the court system trying to make some money. Now I gotta go to court today. I mean, I don't really have to go. I gotta drop off him and Mrs. Sinny. And then I gotta come back and pick up Mini Sinny. And then by the time I get back, it's gonna be... They lock the doors on you. So you can't get back in. So I don't have a choice. I can't even go in the courtroom. I mean, I guess if I thought super ahead, I could have had somebody else pick up Mini Sinny, but... I'm stepdad anyway on this one, which... I don't know. I was in there the first time. Like an old crotchety, like 79-year-old judge that... Luckily though, it's like... If you ever want to have court, have it at the end of the day. Like, be the last one on the docket. Because the judge is just, like, ready to leave. He's thinking about eating dinner. He's thinking about getting out of there. So, we've been the last on the docket, like, a couple of times. And it went way better than the first time where we weren't. Not that any of y'all would ever have to see a judge. I had to see a judge one time. I mean, my image... I was in prison. I got all these prison tattoos. Got tattooed teardrops. No, actually, I'm a very law-abiding citizen. I've only been to court like once. I mean, recently. I might have went like one other time when I was like a teenager or something. I don't know. But, ooh, I got a perfect, y'all. Perfect dungeon. I'm having a good Gems of War day today. Stream's been a little slow, except for Sana and Anita, but... it's always like that on Tuesdays. And I've been crushing it in the game. It's unfortunate not that many people get to see this. Pure 500 Deathless, Deathless 500 first try, one of the hardest factions. I've got a perfect dungeon. I feel like I figured out the teams yesterday for a hard journey event with a stupid restriction. Like, I would tell Yoke, maybe Yoke, try the Doom Spade if you don't have it, because Doom Spade plus 3 of those, you'd really get the looping. The wand is, like, sometimes backfires, and it's blocking your 3 dudes below it and all that stuff. But if it's working, don't let me talk you out of it. Like, you're about to hit your achievement, so don't switch up now. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And we got a perfect. Still reveal them after the fact, because you could get some loot, but we didn't. Alright, I'm gonna do a little bit of PvP, because I feel like that's the one thing I neglect on the streams, and if I'm ever gonna do it, it's gonna be on Tuesday if I have time after the faction event, so... We did do our PvP yesterday, so we should have gold marks here. Somewhere. Stormheim and Bright Forest? Yes. But I should do my Citadel Wars first. We got green, we got purple, and we got brown. I usually just do purple. I usually just do this. Might even Citadel Wars, so I'll do Swift Talismans. And let's just knock them out real quick. Neighbors being silly? Little bit. They're driving their car on the grass yesterday. They just park in the grass. They're so entitled and selfish, and they have like 5 cars. They only have 2 parking spots that are there. Everybody has 2 parking spots, pretty much like your driveway. People don't understand when they come and they see me taking up both spots or whatever. So I have 1 car, and that's literally like my driveway. Like, the numbers of my house are written in big letters on the spots, and like the HOA puts out, they put out like a newsletter about like, those are your 2 spots. Do whatever you want with them. They're yours. If anybody parks in them, like, tell us. You know, they're not supposed to park in them. Like, they're supposed to park in visitor spots. Like. Pretty much my driveway. It's my 2 spots and it has my numbers on them. I only have 1 car though. The person, my neighbor, has like 5 cars. One of them that's just sitting there, junked, like, expired registration and everything. They got it like backed in so nobody can see the registration. Like, one of these days, if they piss me off, I'm gonna like be a snitch. But there's no reason. Like, they haven't pissed me off, so there's no reason. Like, I kind of like it there. Just because their kids won't be playing in that spot, I guess. I don't know. It doesn't bother me that much. But the thing is, they have like 4 other cars. So they're already taking up 1 spot with the junker. That's not even registered. That's expired. And then they take up their other spot, obviously, because they got 4 cars. So now their 2 spots are taken up by a junker and 1 of their 4 cars. There's only like 1 visitor spot in front of our houses. So then they always take that up too. So now they're taking up their 2 spots and the visitor spot every day, all the time. And then they have 2 other cars, so they take up the next closest visitor spot. So now if any visitor comes over, they have to walk a mile. And then they take up the other neighbor's spot. Like, they're parked in... And then they have people come over too, like deliveries and just people coming over, and they're so annoying, like super annoying and entitled. Like, they don't want to walk. They could park in a different visitors. There's other visitor spots, but they're like further away. It's not that far to walk. But they don't care. They'll just park in all the close visitor spots, park in all the close other neighbor spots. They're too lazy and entitled to park where they're supposed to park. Little kids have been alright, a little bit. I was telling Mrs. Cindy the other day, at our old place, 4 out of the 5 people were, you know, something wrong with them, like annoying. Over here, it's like more like 1 out of 5 are annoying. There's still other annoying. There's a dude riding a 4-wheeler, like a ATV, in the rain yesterday. It's so loud, and he's like skidding around corners, like on the street. He goes up on the track and rides it, like, through the grass, tears up all the grass, like, rides on the track where, like, people are supposed to be jogging and walking their dogs and stuff around the pond. Dude riding a 4-wheeler, which, I don't know, I think it's kind of fun. I wouldn't do it, but some hillbilly, like, riding his 4-wheeler on the street in the rain, super loud, going super fast. People shooting fireworks out of their butt every once in a while, you know. Randomly at like 9 or 10 o'clock on a Tuesday night with no holiday around. Sometimes there's like a loose dog here and there. I don't know, I live next to these apartments kind of. Like, I have one of the, like, my townhouse is like pretty, not the closest, but there's like these apartments like pretty close by, which is kind of annoying. I'd rather live around like all the just townhome people that have to pay a certain amount, but we got all these, we got these apartment people that are paying way less, like just right there. The whole point of moving here was to price out all the annoying people. Like, I'll pay more if I don't have to be around annoying people. But then there's just like apartments right there. Like, I think they're pretty expensive though. I don't think they're like Section 8. But it's cheaper than what I'm paying for sure. So sometimes those people are a little bit annoying. They're like out in the parking lot screaming, hollering, waterfalling brewskis, and you can smell marijuana a mile away. And but I don't know, it's not that bad. I know it used to be fun to talk about the neighbors in Craft because they were annoying. I've heard that place that I moved from, there was a shooting. There's recently like a shooting over there. Like my my son that's going to court and stuff, like he has friends that live over. Remember, he's like the gang leader over there. Everybody was saying. Well, he still hears stuff about it, and there was like a shooting over there recently. So I said, let's get the hell out of here, you know? And then I got us the hell out of there, and now there was a shooting. Makes me feel like I did the right thing. Sometimes Mrs. Cindy will complain, like, man, this is too much money, and I wish we never moved. And I'm like, you're crazy, dude. Like, that last place was... I start talking about all the crazy, nasty stuff over there. She's like, oh, yeah, you're right, you're right. See, we may be living paycheck to paycheck and not have too much money, but at least we got a nice car and a nice house. Like, I try to remind her of that. Like, we have the two things that you really want. Oh well, we can't go eat Big Macs every day and stuff our face with food like everybody else does. Alright, we did all our Citadel Wars fights. People just out. It's so annoying. It's like Thursday at 2 o'clock. There's just so many people just driving around slow as hell, like doing nothing, like clogging up the roads. Like, what are you doing, bro? You don't have to work or anything. Like, what are you doing? Like, why are you just out driving around? Like, everybody's going to eat all the time, like just eating. They don't even go to work. They just eat all day. Okay, so I need to do my gold marks next. Stormheim, Blood Frenzy. And usually it doesn't bother me, but when I'm trying to get somewhere, I got something to do. I got an appointment. I got to pick somebody up from work. I got to take them to work. I got to pick somebody up from school. I got to take them to school. I'm trying to drop something off for work, or it's like, get out of the way. What are you doing? Just la-di-da, driving around doing nothing. Most likely, you know, maybe they're doing the same thing as me, but can't be every single person out there. Like, what are you driving around slow as hell, making it so everybody else can't do something they're, you know, like more important probably that matters, instead of just farting around, going out to eat, going through the drive-thru, chugging ice cream while they drive, or smoking pot, chugging ice cream, living off the government while they drive. Whatever they're doing. Okay, let's do it. This is that random team I made up a while ago. It's still there. That's nice. So we'll go after our gold marks. Classic's here. He knows about traffic. He lives in California. It's way worse there than it is here. How's your Beast Lord going, bro? Definitely watched a couple of them. Looks like you're leveling pretty quick. You go you go hard when you go, man. My Shadow Knight's probably it's been like 2 years or something. I don't know, I just feel like I'm like level 50 something. I really want to have like good gear, like get all my spells. Like I never have enough plat, so then I just go like plat farm. I take forever. I don't really want to, if I hit level 60 on my Shadow Knight, it's like, feels like I'm done. Then there, I don't know. I'm like stretching it out almost on on purpose. So I can like make more videos. I don't know. It is hard too, like the Shadow Knight, the Ogre Shadow Knight's freaking hard to level. I just died. I auto ran into the water and died the other day. I got good aggro from Mrs. Cinny, and I was auto running to the vendor in, I think, Oasis, like the Gypsy. And I was running from the East Freeport guards, and I like put on, I was like so slow, because I had less filled up with weapons and stuff. So I put it on auto run, like, and just pointed myself towards the zone line. And then I zoned to, I don't know, I zoned to North Row from Freeport. And then I do it again, I point myself towards Oasis, put on auto run. And all of a sudden, like, she comes over and, like, distracts me. And then I, like, somehow my ogre was facing the water, so he's auto running into the water. Then he zones into Oasis and drowns while I'm AFK. So then I don't even know where my body is, but I kind of look back like, okay, so most likely I zoned into Oasis, stayed still, and drowned. So it's right there on the zone line somewhere in the water. But then I had locate corpse, so everything was fine. I just located my corpse. I got that spell. It's kind of funny, though. Guess I'll cast this. I don't know. Nobody's cursed over there, though. We got Mistralis. Fortunately, she's frozen, so that's not a free cast. Green. We're not frozen on green. Oh, I'm an idiot. I was entangled. I'm not thinking. I was so locked in the rest of the stream. Oh, I'm sucking. Got a decent team over there. Got this, though. Getting frozen's always like, usually just an inconvenience. Kind of like Submerge. Unless it's a Guild Wars fight. In regular PvP, if the enemy submerges or they freeze you, it's kind of just like an inconvenience usually. Just makes the fights take longer. So it's kind of just annoying. I think they're cursed, right? So we could do this. Yeah, look at that. That was nice. Free Mistralis. Weaken them up for this. Woo! Just quested Eye Patch of Plunder. Alright, let's see what else everybody's saying. You missed 3 or 4 max score, yes. Based on like whether you lose a troop or not. Also like how long the fights take. If you take too many turns, it will get you less points. But I feel like if you're winning type of thing. I wouldn't switch my whole team up just based on taking a couple extra turns or losing a troop. Maybe losing a troop, you can move around. You could switch the order of your team to make sure, I don't know. But like, if you win and it's a super hard fight and it takes you a couple of extra turns and you lose a couple of points, like, I always feel like no big deal. Like, as long as I'm winning, getting some miles. Elementalist, yeah. Yoke says, how about a butt wiping rant? We had a weird conversation this morning about diarrhea. It had to do with the diarrhea song you sang as a kid. When you're walking down the hall and your pants about to fall, diarrhea. When you're climbing up a ladder and you feel something splatter, diarrhea. When you walk into school and you see a brown pool, diarrhea. You start making them up. When you're riding in the car and the bathroom's kinda far, diarrhea. You're playing on your stream and you... Someone make one up for that one. And your brown eye starts to beam. Can't think of one. And you're playing on your stream and your butt looks like a meme. I don't know. Diarrhea. Your outside jumping rope. And your tidies lose all hope. And your outside jumping rope and your tidies lose all hope. Diarrhea. You're working on your truck. The person behind you has to duck. Hitting them with skulls and you feel something on your balls. Gonna make up 1,000,000 of those. Oh, how you killing me? Blood hole? Singing the diarrhea song. Leave me alone. Thought you were cursed. Losing at the game and you feel the brown shame. Diarrhea. When you haven't pooped for weeks and you gotta clench your cheeks. You haven't pooped for a week and the turtle starts to peak. Diarrhea. Trying to go to bed and your pants they feel like lead. Your tidies start to fled. Your sheets turn brownish red. That was a good one, Yoke. We gotta have a chat-a-thon where we do the diarrhea song. You lead the wand, fool. Sana says here too, he has a quad and does nothing with it, just ride in a few circles in the street with loud noise and fireworks. Dude, I need to do a quest classic. It's a Life Leech. My Shadow Knight, level 49. It's a really good, like, I think it's a good life tap. I don't have it. Like, right now my life tap does 75 HP. That one does, like, 280. It's better than any other life tap Shadow Knight gets, but it's like a quest you do in Wrath Mountains for... I totally missed it. I might try to do it on my Necro, like, if all the dudes will talk to me. But you gotta fight, like, a monstrous zombie at the end that they say it's like a group... You need a group of level 50s. So I don't know if my, like, Necro can take that by itself or not. Maybe with me and Trey, maybe. I gotta make sure my Necro can do the whole quest, too, because my Shadow Knight probably can't handle it. But I want to get that spell. It's, like, worth, like, 8k or something. You gotta spend a lot of plat during the quest, though. It's, like, 3 or 4k just to do the quest. But I don't think anybody's ever gonna have it for sale in the tunnel. It's a really good life tap. Then I gotta buy this aura. There's like a bunch of spells I need to buy. It's like almost 20k worth of spells. I always forget about that. I got this form where I can turn into a skeleton and like have a... it's kind of like Vampiric Embrace, but you're in skeleton form. It's like a way better one. Then there's like a weaker version of it where you don't turn into a skeleton, but it's the same thing. But you gotta buy both in the tunnel or go get it off a drop. It's like, dude, I was just saving. I was trying to save up for like a fungi or a better weapon or a, you know, a haste belt or something. I'm like, oh, there we go. There's all my plat. It's gonna go to the freaking spells now. Forgot about that. I still need J boots and everything. Like, plat's so hard to... I don't know how Trey has, like, so much plat and he never spends it. And, like, I'll get 20k or something and, like, it's gone in a second just on spells or something. Oh, you're talking about the one where you go to first base, second base? When you're running to first and your pants into first. You're running into second and you're... You're running... When you're sliding into second... I don't know, dude. And your butt begins to beckon. The toilet starts to beckon. I don't know. Sliding into second and your... The toilet starts to beckon. I don't know. Second... I don't know, dude. It's a good one. I don't know what second was. New video, Sinnycool scene. Look what you started, bro. What up, AI music? You want to be my DJ for the diarrhea song? Alright, so I better get out of here. That was fun, though. That was fun. I do need my goal. Let's do 3 more fights. That's all I got. I'll try to sing some more diarrhea songs if you want. We get more viewers or less viewers for the diarrhea song? It's about the same. When your numbers stay the same and you fart, but don't take the blame. Diarrhea. Gotta blame the dog. That's the strat. When you fart, you blame the dog. Dog always does SPD though, but I actually heard him fart one time, I think. I wonder why dogs don't laugh at their own farts. Well, I guess dogs can't laugh anyway. Oh boy, thanks for that. Thanks for that, Onyx Giant, you big turd. I'm frozen, what an idiot. Are you gonna kill me now? No. Alright. Let's try this. Let's try this. Maybe I can get rid of that fool. Nope. Just keep casting our first slot here. No, we're not. He's not cursed now. Piss. Maybe we can kill him with this. Why'd you hit everything but him? Oh my gosh. Summon this in. When you're searching for your pin and your doo-doo summons in diarrhea. Looking for your pin and your pants smell like a sin. I need to summon very quickly, very soon. I'm gonna die. This team's gonna kill me. But it doesn't matter because I'm just going after gold marks and this is Blood Frenzy, so I have excuses. When you're looking for an excuse and your pants get kinda loose. You gotta talk about your pants or your tighties or a puddle or something. Alright, why'd you have to be the same exact colors as my summoning weapon, you doo-doo brain? Summoning something to block the crap out of yourself. Alright, come on, come on. Give me one more chance. Oh! Oh well. Guess what? No. Except for I was using Swift Talismans like an idiot. I didn't mean to do that. I just wasted a... No, I don't want that. What are you doing? I have 30 Curse Talismans? That would help my team. How the hell did I get 30 Curse Talismans? Picked the wrong fight, too. They should, like, take away one of your wins when you lose. That'd be way cooler. Right now, there's no penalty, really, for losing. When it's this, at least. Looking for your keys and your dog just cut the cheese. See, they're all cursed. Now I can do this. Ooh, it did hit. Now everybody's up. This is free. Grab this. Oh, it's frozen, you idiot. Somehow, I got it still. Do this again, free. I'll do this. That's lots of damage. Lots of damage right there. When you're looking for a clue. Something drips in your shoe. So disgusting, right? Looking for your shoe. Gotta take a poo. Alright, he's cursed. He's cursed. Boom. I don't know if that's helping any. Oh, I did get this up. Alright, I'm finishing this and I'm out of here, y'all. I gotta make that other video. We've already done 2 hours. I fulfilled every obligation today. The stream's been kind of slow and I'm still going like an idiot. But it was fun. So, see, when it's fun, I'll keep going. That was fun. Diarrhea songs. They're cursed. You should probably try to take out as much not blue, right? Didn't work. Man, their team is so beefy because of the blood frenzy. Like, this is already like annoying restriction, and then they got blood frenzy too. Gee. It's that other team. Thanks for the reflect. Frozen on brown. Okay, we're getting some kills, we're getting some kills, we're getting some kills. You're getting you some kills, and your undies start to fill. Getting you some kills, and your undies start to fill. And your panties start to spill. Boy, oh boy. You please stop it. Hey. Buddy. Leave me alone there, buddy. Hey, buddy. Why'd you do that? Oh, my goodness. Oh, boy. Got 2 troops. Goof troops. Come on, stay in there, Glacia. Oh boy, that's wonderful. Alright, we lose this one. It's blood frenzy. Pissing me off. Let's do it. I need to get out of here, so... No! Why'd you do that? Do both. No, I keep doing that. I'm an idiot. It looks like the confirm button, but it's remove all. Alright, 2 more try. Come on. 2 more. If I lose here, I'm done. You missed the notifications. All right, this is it. If I lose, I'm done. If I win, I'll try to get the last one.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
Curse don't really matter that much, honestly. It's just for the stupid sentinel.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
Doing Balder business. We're frozen on brown. That's funny. Here we go. Die. Die, punk. I was hoping that would fill my bottom two. Yellow? Yellow. Free? Free. Kill? Kill. Alright, one more fight now. Ruined my perfect reputation from today. Losing some blood frenzy fights. My weird team. I'll never be able to show my face on YouTube again. Walking down the hall and your pants are on diarrhea. Climbing up a ladder. They start to burst when you're running into first. We're frozen. Pissy pants. You'll find a snake that hiss, and your butt begins to piss. Take a swing and miss, and your butt against a piss. Diarrhea. When you're going out to sea, and your butthole starts to pee. I gotta get out of here before I start saying worse stuff. Alright, we got our gold marks, everybody. I gotta get the other ones. I don't know if I will, but I should. And of course it's Blood Frenzy too! Hey, guess what, guy? Your 2 gold marks, they're in Blood Frenzy. Thank you. Alright, I'm out of here. Like, share, subscribe, consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your guild about the channel. Comment below, and I will see y'all next time, which tomorrow is EverQuest. Thursday, I'm probably at least one more from Soft G's before we do something else. Video's coming after this, though, for what we just did today. If you want to support it, I'd really appreciate it. You watch the 10-minute video, run that 10 minutes. That's all you got to do. I know you already saw all the teams today. You already watched the stream, but if you want to, like, help a little bit, run that video, let it go all the way through 10 minutes, maybe go to the next one. I don't know, whatever, anyway. Thanks for joining me today. Tyrion Shark, this should be fast. Sana, Yoke the Ham, AI Music. Got Sana, we got Yoke, we got Classic EverQuest. Sana, Yoke. I always I don't know if I should eat lunch next or just hurry up and make my video next. I had that problem yesterday. I kind of did a combo. Anita was here. Anita, was the girls' day today. No boys allowed. No sausage. Playgirls for everybody. Girls rule, boys drool. Get out of here. Get out of here. Rain was here. Anita was here. Sana was here. Yoke was here. Sana's gifted went to Peaches and Lude. And even the gifted, is Peaches a boy or a girl? Not that it matters, but I know that Maka is a... So even the girls gave gifted to the girls today. Like, boys, you better step it up. They're going to take over. They're taking over like the NWO. The New Woman's Order. But yeah, thank you so much, Sana and Anita. Appreciate it. Lights on, doors open. Top fans here. Sana is number 1 with 225 experience. Yoke the Ham is number 2 with 150. And a tie for third between Anita and Tyrion Shark. That's YouTube's favorite people. Chad was here too. Yep, Chad. Alright, y'all. Have a good one. You're the best. See you next time. The next stream is Friday. The next video is right after this. And then maybe, you know, Wednesday, Thursday, if you don't mind. See you there. Have a good one. Peace out. I'm gonna eat lunch, make the video. It was a fun one. A little intimate, fun one today.